So maybe I look at this situation differently because I'm an only kid, but also because I didn't really get what I want. I had to like wait for everything. So I remember wanting a Game Boy, and from the time I wanted the Game Boy to the time I actually got it was a period of about 3 or 4 years, and it was much the same trend for everything. And it was you had a lot of time to think about whether you really want this, what would you do when you get it, how good you treat it when you get it, and you know, is there anything else that you would want on top of it, given the opportunity to have it or something else, and being comfortable with my own thought process or having a lot of time to realize my own thought process, it has pretty much instituted, reinforced, the fact that I do need alone time every so often. And it doesn't have to be long, whether I'm in and out of a relationship, but I'm usually in a relationship. But still, it's just like I'll find ways to get alone time. And I feel like I'm getting a little bit more creative with it. So without taking away from the quality of what's going on with friendships and loved ones. And what's happening is I've been waking up pretty early. Not pretty, yeah, about whatever, like 3, 4. Nah, it's yeah, about 3, 4, and yeah, about 3, 4, and I have time, especially for Inktober. I have time to work on stuff or look over notes I made the day before. Like I have a whole page of notes right here. And I used to previously do, I don't know how to put it. It was just like I try to cement like actual days, like you know, a day of alone time, but I don't think it's absolutely necessary anymore. Like after like 2, 3 hours, I'd be pretty good. Like I'd be ready for company again. Company. I'd be ready for company again. And the waking up early in the morning, like everyone else is asleep. It's pretty quiet. The neighbors are asleep. So I have time to have silence or music I like, and not be worried about bothering anyone. Like not too loud. I want to wake up, and but you have that time to yourself where you could just think about things at your own pace while you're doing something or not doing something, and that's like a little bit of alone time every morning, and a little bit alone time when I come home because I get home like about an hour before she gets home, and I like it. It's like, I think it's important to carve out alone time. I don't count alone time as traveling to work. I don't count that because I'm surrounded by a bunch of people I don't even know. I don't count, running to the grocery store. I don't count, what I mean? Like alone, no one walking in and out, no one awake at least. Um, and finding that consistently throughout years, decades, I think it's worth it personally. I think it's worth it. I feel like it does something for me where I get rejuvenated in a way with I think it's a balance issue at the end of the day, where balancing out life and too much replenishment, especially for like New York City at that, you know, taking public transportation all the time. I can't say enough good things. I literally can't say enough good things. But um, I'm, you know, I don't know how many other people view it the same way or see the importance for it, because usually I'll hear it brought up more when people are single and they're like alone time, blah blah blah, and then you might get with someone and then all that goes out the window, or someone who's never seen a need for it, or because if you like, I feel like if you've seen a need, if you had like siblings your whole life and you came up and you're accustomed to having people around you, so you probably feel weird if you don't have someone around you. So that's what I'm thinking about. You know, you're more comfortable in the environment you grew up in. So it could be weird if you've never really been alone. I'm reminded of that movie Snowpiercer with Chris Evans, and he finally gets to the front of the train, and he's like, I've never been alone before. I've never been alone before. But you know, that balance, man, you gotta have that balance.